Hello and welcome back to the channel. In case you didn't know, I'm Fish, a new Pokemon TCG player. Today, we're in my car, obviously. This is a little bit different than the last couple of videos, but I am going to locals today. I've been out all day, and luckily I brought my Pokemon bag with me that has my deck and everything. And so I decided, since I've been out all day, why not just head on over to Pastimes, my local shop, and play locals. So here I am. Unfortunately, I didn't have anyone come with me today, so we're going at it alone. I know a couple of people who are going to be there at least, though, so I'm pretty excited about that. So I'm outside Pastimes, and we're going to head inside. We have about an hour until the tournament starts, so I'm going to get situated, maybe film some B-roll, and I'll see you inside. Okay, so round one was a loss, unfortunately. As you can see, I'm playing Lost Box this time around. I felt like taking a break from Gardevoir after going 0-4 yesterday. Unfortunately, it did not go well either today on the first round. I was playing against Dragapult, and he was teching in Radiant Alakazam. So I had a hard time getting started, unfortunately. I opened a Blood Moon Ursaluna, and that was it, and then drew into an Iron Bundle. Luckily, I found a Buddy Poffin off the top, and so I Poffin for 2 Comphase. Then that sort of got my engine rolling. But he was able to get into the Dragapult really quickly and Phantom Dived onto my Blood Moon Ursaluna. Then he goes and puts a Radiant Alakazam on the bench. Radiant Alakazam heals my Blood Moon Ursaluna, but puts 10 points of damage on each of my Comphase, which then allowed him to take double knockout 2 turns in a row, unfortunately. And I just couldn't recover after that. And oh well, that's how it goes sometimes. But round 2 is about to start, so we'll see how that goes. I made a couple trades. I'll show you guys at the end of the video. And yeah. All right, we are after round 3. Things went really well. I ended up playing a Lost Box Mirror, and I knew the matchup really well. I ended up prizing a Radiant Greninja, Iron Hands, and Iron Thorns. Luckily, I drew into a Lucky Hisuian Heavy Ball off of one of my Compies and got the Iron Hands out. I figured he would know to bench the Manaphy, so I didn't go for the Greninja, and I didn't have any energies in hand, so I figured it wouldn't be like super impactful right then, and I'm really glad I did, because I ended up Iron Hands Ampy Very Muching 3 turns in a row for game. I'm really falling in love with Lost Box again. It's a really fun deck, and yeah, we're about to go into round 3, so I'll catch you after that. unfortunately, we lost round 3. It was to a new friend, so I'm happy about that. He was on Greninja. I played him last week when I was here. Yeah, I played him last week when I was here, and yeah, it's a cool deck. He was playing Greninja without the Frostlass, so his main attacker was Greninja. He managed to get I ended up prizing a bunch of energies, and that's just kind of a death sentence from my deck. I went for a Radiant Greninja play to knock out his Frogadier and Froakie on the bench, or his Frogadier and Pidgey on the bench, but unfortunately I didn't have the energies in deck to do it. I ended up getting rid of one of my water energies and one of my lightning energies with flower selecting, and unfortunately that absolutely destroyed me. So 1 and 2, tournament's over. It was only 3 rounds today, so not much to report, but I had fun as per usual, and I can tell I'm getting there a little bit, you know. So yeah, it was just the 3 rounds, 1 and 2, but we'll see what we get for prizing. All right, we're back, and it went okay. I ended up going 1 and 2. I still got 2 packs for winning 1 game, though. I think at my locals you get a pack for entry and then a pack for winning. So I ended up with 2 packs, and I annoyingly pulled the Pidgeot. I say annoyingly because I had just traded for a couple of those tonight for that exact art. So, oh well, what can you do? At least I have trade bait for my binder now. But yeah, I went 1 and 2. I ended up beating the Lost Box Mirror, which I was super happy about. My only two...
Have you ever had a dream that you
My 2 losses were to Dragapult in the first round. Second round was the win against Lost Box, and third round was a loss against Greninja. But I was able to clutch out the Lost Box matchup, and I was really happy about that because I feel like Lost Box mirrors are kind of difficult, but Iron Hands really saved me. Anyway, as you probably saw, I opened my 2 entry packs, and I did also do some trading. So in my binder, I traded a couple of cards for 3 Regidragos, Regidrago Vs, and a Pidgey, and a shiny Squawkabilly, a Pidgey, a Dragapult EX, and the Pidgeot I ended up pulling. So we made some trades, we made some new friends. We didn't give up. That's a big theme here on the channel, is not giving up, because I often get frustrated with the fact that I'm not very good at the game immediately. And you know what? Sometimes it just takes time to build up skill and all that kind of stuff, which I am still doing. I could see little increments of progress. I didn't go 0-4 like I did yesterday. I did switch up my deck, however. But overall, I had a good time at locals. I feel like I know a lot more about each deck in the format. I know what Charizard does, I know what Dragapult does, I know what Greninja does, I know what Lost Box does, I know what Guardy does, so we're getting there, slowly but surely. I still have to lab against the Snorlax deck, because I just really have no idea what's going on there. So we'll see you in the next video. I've been Fish. Like the video if you liked it, subscribe if you want to. No pressure or anything like that. But yeah, until the next video, I've been Fish. Later.